Well, when the war was over, there was a good many soldier boys in pumpkin centers that didn't have anything to do, and as I needed some help about then, I hired one of them. I told him I wanted to help our soldier boys all I could. He said he wasn't any soldier boy, just a dope boy that had been fired by the baker. I took him home, and I didn't think any human being could cut up as many capers as that soldier boy did. He had a bugle, and he blowed about 10 times a day. He blowed it for us to go to bed, and he blowed it for us to get up. He blowed it at meal times, only he called it mess, and he called Nancy's cooking chow. He made officers out of all of us except him. He called me the colonel. Nancy was the quartermaster, and the hired gal was the quartermaster sergeant, and he was a buck private. He lined us all up in the backyard and made us go through what he called setting up exercises. Gosh, it was a whole week after that before I was able to set up at all. I didn't think I ever would do the fool things that soldier boy had me doing. He took me out at midnight and had me parading up and down front of the house for daylight. He called it picket duty, and he wouldn't let me into the house one night because I had forgot the password, and I had to sit out in the yard till I could think of the darn thing. He called digging potatoes, getting the Murphys out of the trenches. He called our cow prohibition because she went dry. He saluted me and Nancy every time he seen us, and we had to salute back. Gosh, it was funny to see Nancy do it, and I got a lame elbow from it. When he wanted the horses to go, he said, carry on. And when he wanted them to stop, he said, halt. And when he unhitched them, he said, as you wear. He painted everything on the place so many different colors. It looked like Joseph's coat, and he called it camouflage. He got us all down in the cellar and grilled us in going over the top. The hired girl wanted to quit because he said he would have to court-martial her feet for not obeying orders. When I got some extra help, he called them raw recruits and started to drilling them, and they all quit. And when Nancy and one of the neighbor women got to talking, he put on a gas mask and rung the dinner bell. He called the minister a sky pilot and said he belonged to the aviation corps. He made me get up on top of the barn and wave a couple of little flags at him. Gosh, I don't know yet what it was all about. Well, I put up with it all till he told me I was detailed for kitchen duty and that I'd have to make up my own bed, sweep the room, and wash the dishes. And then I paid him off, gave him an honorable discharge, and let him go. I think in about one more week he would have pensioned me and put me in the old soldier's home.